Hi everybody, in this tutorial we are going to make some delicious Irish bread. This is great to serve at St. Patrick's Day or any day of the year really. It's so delicious. This kind is a sweeter variety than what you might find in Ireland, but I think even the Irish would like this kind. So get ready and we're going to get started. So to get started on our Irish bread, let's go over the ingredients that we're going to need. First, we're going to need 4 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use organic ingredients. Half cup of granulated sugar. Half cup of salted Irish butter. Some baking spray. A teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of baking soda. And a teaspoon of baking powder. And finally, 1.5 cups of buttermilk. Now it's ideal if these ingredients come to room temperature, but it doesn't have to be that way. Mine are not at room temperature right now. So one of the things that makes this very easy is you can do it all in your food processor. So I'm just going to dump the 4 cups of flour into the food processor. Just like that. So we're going to mix the dry ingredients first. Teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of baking soda, teaspoon of baking powder. And last but not least, the half cup of sugar. If you want to use a little more, you can. Gonna just mix that by pulsing it real quick just to get all the dry ingredients mixed. So now we're just gonna pulse this. Okay, so the dry ingredients are mixed. Now here's the magic. We're going to take our Irish butter and cut it into little cubes, and we're going to just add it to those dry ingredients. So I'm just going to cut straight down. Yeah, just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm just going to sprinkle these little cubes around. Okay, so I put the lid back on the food processor, the butter is sprinkled in there. I'm just going to pulse it again, and what that's going to do is allow the dry ingredients to be coated by the butter, and so when you cook the Irish bread, that's going to just make the whole thing really moist. And that's about good. Give it a peek. You just basically want it to look like dried breadcrumbs. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the food processor on low, take the little top part out, and I'm going to very slowly pour the buttermilk into there, and that's going to give us our dough. And that's it. You don't want to do it too much because it's going to cause the gluten to break down. So just enough to bring it all together. And now here's the fun part. There's no kneading, no cutting. I'm going to spray my cast iron pan with just some cooking spray. And now I'm just going to dump the dough into the middle, just kind of get it in the middle, and then it's going straight into a 350-degree preheated oven for 55 minutes to 1 hour, depending on your oven. Okay, so my dough actually came out a little too dry, a little crumbly. Not a problem. I'm just going to add a few more drops of the buttermilk and just kind of put it together just real quick, just a little bit like that, just to wet it down. Bring it together a little more. So in this case, when it was too dry, you are going to have to do a little bit of, not kneading, but just bringing it together just to get all the dry stuff coated. I'm just going to kind of squeeze it through with my fingers. If it came out too wet, Then you can just add some more flour. Okay, so I just brought all the dough together after adding just a little bit extra buttermilk, and you can see it's not too wet, not too dry. It's perfect. It's ready to go straight into the oven for about 55 minutes to an hour. Okay, our Irish bread is done. I let it sit for about 10 minutes out of the oven. Look at the beautiful golden color, and the texture is just amazing. Now let's see how it tastes. So we're going to give this thing a little cut. You can cut it kind of like you're cutting a pie. And by the way, this one took me exactly 55 minutes in my oven. Look at that crumb on that. And it is especially good with Irish butter. So I'm going to put some Irish butter on this thing. Okay, I've put some Irish butter on this bread. Let's try it. Oh my God. This is so good. If you make this bread, you'll be the life of your St. Patrick's Day party. You have to try this. It's so good. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe down below, and comment please. If you make the bread, let us know how you liked it.